We're keeping the holiday spirit going in our Yes Pics galleries. Today we're featuring our Elf on the Shelf gallery with pics like these two playing the game Headbands. I love that game. Then we have this elf making a snow angel and a bunch of sprinkles. And finally, these elves who are cleaning up after one of Santa's reindeer. If you have a picture you'd like to add to this gallery, send us an email to yespics@fox37news.com. There's plenty to do around town in 2020. Julie Williams has the details.
Well, the Greater Lansing Vegan Potluck is this Sunday in East Lansing at 6 to 8 p.m. at the Clerical Technical Union at MSU. Anyone 12 and older needs to bring a vegan dish that'll serve about 8 people. Everyone is welcome to attend, and we'll have more local events and things to do right here on Fox 47. If you have an event you want to share, send us an email to aroundtown@fox47news.com.
With the holidays now over, you may be thinking about getting rid of some old goods to make way for all of the new gifts. Turns out that good things can come from donating unwanted items. In tonight's Yes Report, Chris Cashman introduces us to a librarian who rebuilt her school's library with thousands of donated books.
All right, inside you go. Well, we are at Pacific Christian Academy in Federal Way, Washington, and I'm Pam Nelson. And I am a 42-year veteran of education, and right now I serve here as the librarian.
What makes a good library to you?
There's a lot of books, and there's a lot of good books.
A lot of good books.
And it's quiet.
Should we be whispering?
I don't know. It's just really cozy, and I like Miss Nelson. Yeah, she's an awesome librarian. She sorts the books really good.
You've created a beautiful library.
So we started with about 1,900 books of our own, and then I had 700 of my own personally that I just donated to the library.
Goodwill is really proud that we can help with the first 2,700 books. I know you continue shopping and looking for those books.
I began making routine weekend trips to Goodwill.
You founded, hunted, and gathered them yourself.
Yes, each trip takes about 2 hours on the weekends, and right now we have over 8,000 books in that library.
So this,
oh my goodness,
this is a gift certificate from us for
you.
$500 so that you can buy 1,000 more books.
Their librarian has a relationship with each one of the kids, knows what they like, knows where they're at as far as reading levels.
Every book I read, I took a test on. And my first 2 tests were 90%.
They're so enthusiastic about reading. They're so enthusiastic about proving to me that they are reading.
We're going to have to update your business card after 40-some years now. I mean, librarian, treasure hunter,
there
and
you
now
go.
award winner.
Oh, yep, that's quite an honor, and I so appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys.
While Governor Whitmer's flavored e-cigarette ban is caught up in the courts, President Trump says he may order his own. We'll tell you when a ban could be announced and what the FDA will target up next in tonight's health headlines.
You're watching Fox 47 News at 10. Fox 47 Sports at 60 starts now.
The season is over for the Michigan Wolverines after a hard-fought loss to Alabama. Michigan led the Crimson Tide 16-14 heading into the half, but Bama shut down Shea Patterson and the Wolverine offense. They couldn't get a single point in the second half. Michigan falls 35-16. Afterwards, Coach Jim Harbaugh gave Bama's receivers a lot of credit.
Yeah, it's an impressive group. I would say that's as an impressive group you're going to ever see. They fast, but they also made the contested catches, made some great catches, ran some tremendous routes, and we were able to get behind us 2 or 3 times.
Ohio State's season ended this past weekend, and they're losing top cornerback Jeff Okudah to the NFL draft. He sent a farewell tweet on Twitter this afternoon, as is now the top prospect at his position. If Okudah isn't picked by the Washington Redskins in this year's draft, he could potentially suit up for the Detroit Lions next season. And that's your sports in 60. Losing weight, quitting smoking, saving money. Those are just some of the most popular New Year's resolutions. But how do you make them stick? Manny Gaither now with some tricks that can help.
Every year starts out with the best intentions to become your best self. But according to a 2015 story from U.S. News and World Report, 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by the second week of February. The American Psychological Association says these 5 things can turn a struggle into a success. First, start small. Go after a realistic goal. For example, if more exercise is your resolution, begin with a few days a week instead of 7. Next, change one behavior at a time. Changing too much at once may be overwhelming. Talk about it. Make sure family and friends know your goals so they can help. Joining a group like a workout class or getting together with others who are quitting smoking can also help with resolution success. But if you have a slip, don't beat yourself up. Simply recover from the mistake and get back on track. Finally, seek support. Don't face the stress of reaching your goals alone. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Experts say it's also important to appreciate what you accomplish toward your goal instead of focusing on not being exactly where you want to be. As the number of vaping-related illnesses continues to rise, the Trump administration has announced it may soon ban certain flavored e-cigarette pods. As of December 27th, the CDC says over 2,500 cases of lung injuries linked to e-cigarettes or vaping products have been reported. At least 55 deaths have been confirmed in 27 states, as well as in Washington, D.C. The latest data comes as President Trump told reporters last night certain flavors and cartridge-based e-cigarettes will be pulled from the market. However, that ban may only be temporary.
And as you know, we'll be taking it off the flavors for a period of time, certain flavors. We're going to protect our families, we're going to protect our children, and we're going to protect the industry. Hopefully, if everything's safe, they're going to be going very quickly back onto the market.
The announcement could be coming as early as Friday. Governor Gretchen Whitmer tried to instill a flavored e-cig ban here in Michigan. Currently, that ban is being blocked by the Michigan Supreme Court until a lawsuit against the state has been resolved. You can learn more about that ban on our website, fox47news.com.